Hey YouTube, this is Caddy45 and I am coming to you this evening with a tutorial on making Brussels sprouts. I know a lot of people do not like Brussels sprouts, but and I was one of them. I formerly did not like Brussels sprouts until I learned how to prepare them. And I'm just going to show you quickly how to prepare Brussels sprouts. They're really easy, it's quick, it's nothing to it. This is what a Brussels sprout looks like if nobody has even bothered to look at it. I call them my little mini cabbages because that's what it reminds me of. It's like layered. And you know what? This one has been cleaned, and it may even look all beat up, but that's okay. It's not beat up. You really have to cook it well. What I tend to do is this piece here, almost like a cabbage. You know how you kind of slice off the root of a cabbage? I generally slice off the root of a Brussels sprout like so and just flatten it and open it up. And you know, Brussels sprouts are not a vegetable that you can eat a lot of, at least not for me. Generally there's probably about maybe 10 or 15 Brussels sprouts in a little package, and that's usually enough. It's kind of almost just like a taste of a vegetable. I usually have another vegetable with it. Like this evening we're having broiled steak, and I thought I would have Brussels sprouts on the side, and I'll probably make another vegetable to go with it, maybe a salad or even some steamed broccoli and cauliflower. But again, that's how I just kind of slice it flat. And once I've gotten it, all of them sliced, I've cleaned them all already, and once I've gotten them all sliced, I then take a little saucepan, not that big, and I just dump all of my Brussels sprouts in my saucepan here. And I'm hoping that you're getting this on the camera, you're seeing this on the camera. But that's it. And once I get them in the saucepan, I'm going to take, I think what I'm going to use today is the Mrs. Dash salt-free. And I'm just going to season it a little bit, maybe about 2 teaspoons of Mrs. Dash. And then I'm going to take garlic powder, and I love pepper, so I'm going to do pepper. Even though Mrs. Dash has a lot of those things in it, but I like the taste of Mrs. Dash, and I also like the taste of all the other seasonings. I try not to put seasoning salt in it because Mrs. Dash, that would definitely totally rule out using Mrs. Dash as it's salt free. So I'm not going to put any seasoning salt in it. Then at this point I am going to take about a third of water and place it in the saucepan. Not a lot, because how you really make Brussels sprouts good is with steam, almost like rice. Rice takes a lot of steam, more steam than anything. So you're not going to put a lot of water in. If you can see, my water is about right here on the saucepan, and here's all of my Brussels sprouts. And what I'm going to do is place a cover over it, like so. And I am going to place it on the stove, medium heat, maybe a little bit less than medium heat. And I'm just going to let that cook and steam. Once it is halfway cooked, I am going to then place about 4 pats of margarine or butter, whatever your choice is, in, and then let that simmer down a little bit, and it will be good. Once it's done, I will come back on and let you see how it turned out. Hey YouTube, I'm back, and here is my Brussels sprouts. This is what they look like. They are very hot, but it took about maybe 20 minutes at maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25, but I cooked them a little bit longer. But I did want to state that you can overcook Brussels sprouts. If you overcook them, they are not good. Just like any vegetable, if you overcook them, they lose all their nutritional value if they've been overcooked. So I did not overcook, and make sure you don't overcook them. As you can see, what was once hard is very soft. I could cut into it very easily. And this is what it looks like. And let's see. They are perfect. Perfect, just the way they are. If it's one thing that I could give you a suggestion about how to make really good Brussels sprouts is garlic. Garlic is kind of a key ingredient because garlic absorbs vegetables very well. So if you don't have anything else, make sure you have garlic powder to be able to season your Brussels sprouts with. And also the butter and or margarine, whatever your choice is. And like I said, usually about 15 Brussels sprouts come in one of those small packages, and generally 15 is enough for my entire family because, again, Brussels sprouts is not necessarily a vegetable that you eat a lot of, in large quantities. 3 or 4 Brussels sprouts will probably be good for each individual, along with whatever else you're having. Like I said, tonight we are having broiled steak, and we'll have Brussels sprouts on the side and maybe one other vegetable, a steamed vegetable, or a salad, and maybe a starch. But again, you don't need many. One package will be enough, and they are delish. Like I said, if you don't cook them, if you undercook them, or if you overcook them, they can be bitter. And they get mushy, but I'm telling you, if you cook them just enough, like I said, for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, well seasoned, once you're halfway in, put a little butter or margarine in it, and they are very good. Again, we've heard so much growing up about how horrible Brussels sprouts are, and I can tell you that my 9-year-old loves Brussels sprouts. So that is a myth that you cannot like Brussels sprouts, and I'm a testament because I learned to love Brussels sprouts as an adult. So that's my vegetable tip for the week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.